Do you ever feel overwhelmed when you see destruction and devastation happening in the lives of other people, and you don't know if your voice even makes a difference? Well, I'll tell you a great story from the Bible. There was a lot of political unrest during the reign of King David. His son, Absalom, had decided to take the kingdom away from him, and it didn't go well for Absalom. And so after he died, David was coming back into Jerusalem to reestablish his kingdom. And a man named Sheba decided that he would raise his voice against the king now. And he began to convince Israel and the men of Israel to abandon King David. And so David realizes that the destruction that this man could cause could even be worse than what Absalom had done. And so David says to Joab, the king, the head of his army, we want you to go find Sheba before he hides himself in a city that we can't get to him, and bring him back. And so Joab takes an army and goes and finds Sheba. And what's interesting is Sheba, in the meantime, has gone into a very quiet town, peaceful town, and hidden himself with a group of his warriors. And they position themselves for battle. And a battle is about to ensue where Joab and his army are going to take this city to get Sheba. And what's interesting is the Bible doesn't even give this woman a name, but it says that a very wise woman raises up her voice and says, "Where can I speak to Joab, the head of the army?" And Joab said, "I'm him." And she said, "Will you listen to your faithful servant?" And he said, "I'm listening." And she begins to say, "Why on earth are you trying to destroy a peaceful town? Why would you come at us like this?" And he says, "We don't want the whole town. We just want this guy." And so when she hears that, she said, "We will take care of it." And the next thing you know, it's over. And the town isn't destroyed because one courageous woman raised up her voice against destruction that had been planned for her city. I will tell you this, at Elevated to Excellence, we have seen godly women banding together to speak into the lives of other women whose lives are being destroyed and they're in a battle. And we've seen time after time God deliver these women and renew their life and their purpose. We believe that the value of every person is significant. And so we've committed to teaching and equipping women everywhere, all over the world, in ways that they can understand their full value and what God can do in and through them. We've seen countless times where women that were broken, battered, and assaulted, as we spoke into their lives and saw God begin to restore and renew, they found their purpose, and many of these women are now doing amazing things for God. One woman in particular has been doing women's conferences now to other broken women. So we're seeing God restore and renew because we have believed that our voices speaking into the lives of other women could make a difference. This November 28th, has been designated as Giving Tuesday. And we're asking you to consider giving to Elevated to Excellence so that we can enlarge the work that we've been doing for women. Where all you need to do is text one voice to 4144, and we'll make sure that that donation goes to reaching out and creating greater resources that we can indeed stop the devastation in other women's lives and make a difference. So we invite you to join us at Elevated to Excellence and remember us on Giving Tuesday. May God bless you richly as you allow your voice to speak to the devastation that has been planned for others. May God bless you.